Hey guys, it's 20 months on T, and I'm going to do an update on changes, which are just my skin is thickening, even down on my knees, I can feel it. I'm looking at my follicles on my skin are real prominent, all little red splotches. And the texture of my skin's changing, but also the color of it. With all those red splotches, it's kind of blending in. Everything's going good. The veins are getting thicker. I think it makes my hands look more manly, but honestly, my hands have always been big. Maybe they even look a little older. I don't know. But when I work out, I can see the veins. They're prominent down my legs. Especially one vein that's right underneath my kneecap that goes over the fibula or tibula. Or fibula. Yeah, fibula. Face. I think my face has changed a little bit more. Like this right here. I'm not doing anything to make those creases. And my mom has it and my brother has it. It comes from her. My hair is receding back. Yeah. And my hair looks just like my dad's. In fact, I don't even try in this area here. He used to wear his hair like Elvis Presley. And it'll do that. I have some stuff on it today to make it lay down. But it'll do that too. And I was just like, wow. Hair again. I lost hair due to some medication I had been put on due to a cocci that I got back about a year ago, or no, October, about 8 months ago or something like that. And 10 months ago. Oh well, who cares? So I lost all my transitional hair, and the top of my head had thinned out quite a bit. My hairdresser says she can see new growth, and actually the hair is growing back on around my body. It's not, I'm still on the medication, but they cut it down. They cut it in half, so I think that's why I'm getting the hair. How am I doing as far as labels, pronouns, name? Well, my family has got the name down perfectly. I haven't heard my birth name in a long time. Pronouns, once in a while, my mom will still slip up, or when my sister and I and her are together, sometimes they'll say she, and I just say, what? And then they correct themselves. Or they correct themselves without me saying anything. I want to say to myself, I don't even look the same. How could they do that? But you know what? You got to give them a break. They've been used to calling me this name. My sister's been used to calling me a she since she was born. I mean, I'm 6 years older than her. My mom's been calling me a she since I was born, and she's 16 years older than me. So she's been doing it for almost 52 years now. Yeah, 52 years is a long time, and to expect someone just to overnight. And I know I'm 20 months on T, but it's like I said, you got to give them kind of a break. I'm not Misha. I'm not misread out in public. I've had a few looks where people have questioned, and I just kind of ignore them. At the gym, I get looks, but I don't think it's because of me. We bought me some shirts like this, and we bought fluorescent orange and bright yellow, probably a fluorescent yellow and red. I'm real loud, but I love the shirts. I like the colors, actually. It's different, and it shows. Actually makes me look like I have a tan. Misha Marie. It's the puppy instigating her. But anyway, so but as far as being served, I mean, that's just common now. There is a lot of male privilege, when I see a lot of it when I'm out in a day and I'm out running around and I get addressed the way I do, and it's almost like they would help me first as opposed to a woman. I guess that's what makes a gentleman and allows the woman to go first. I don't know. But it really saddens me that women are considered the second class. Yeah, maybe not always, but me talking in my transition, that's what I've seen. In the difference that I would have been treated prior as opposed to how I'm treated now. But men were back in the day. I mean, men were the first in line of everything. They were the primate. They were, the ones who handled how the world's going to go and how the wars are going to go. But it's the women who were the backbone of it all. It's the women who, during our world wars, went in and kept things running. Women don't get the credit that they really deserve. I admire all the women that are running for Senate seats in Congress and, or in the legislature and who are in the communities. I admire those women too, because I'm sure every day they face still a little discrimination just because of their sex. And it's men are starting to, our nation, the U.S. is starting to be accustomed to women being up in that status. They still don't get paid the same. But I'm just amazed at the male privilege. I'll go on. I don't need to go on about all that stuff, but my mom and my sister, they do really good, like I said. They do get, even my sister in Texas, who I don't talk too much, she'll say she more, but she tries to remember to, she calls me Jay, and she's the one who loves Ethan. I just I kind of laugh under my my voice, or inside myself I laugh. It's just amazing. It amazes me. It's just it's almost like you just sit back and you wait for something or someone to slip up, and you just have to giggle to yourself. I don't take it personal. The only way I would take it personal is like I told you about my neighbor next door, who knows who we talk to, and he still does not address me correctly. We don't even talk to him anymore, hardly. His wife will come over and talk to Tony, and she'll come out when I'm doing the front yard and try to engage conversation, and I'm polite, but it's not like it was. And that's the way I am. I'm pretty open. I've taken a lot of crap my life from a lot of people, but I've learned one thing. If you are not positive around me, if you are negative and you tend to drain my energy, then I will limit my access around you. I will limit my space. And I don't engage in conversation with people who run me down. So those are choices I make, and I don't think they're bad choices. I don't think I'm a bad person from it. If he doesn't have the respect, of being a friend prior, supposedly, then why do I need him in my life? And this is just how my life works. I don't throw a big ruckus. I don't confront him, because I'll tell you, it wouldn't do any good. First of all, he uses that ex-Marine stuff to the max, and come on, Aspen. But this is how it works for me. I get frustrated, okay? I get the emotion. But what I do is I kind of leave it in fate, the hands of life. Because I really am a believer, you reap what you sow. And this has been bothering me now for 20 months, just about. He started it right from the beginning. So She wants to come between me and what I'm doing. She's a baby. It's Tony's baby. Huh. So anyway, I was out doing the yard last week, and she came out. She always does when I'm out in the front. And she came over and gave me some nectarines and told me that they have put in for a house to buy. And I said, oh, really? And they've been talking about it for 5 years now. And she goes, yeah. So I got all excited. When Tony got home, that's the first thing I shared. Hey, we're going to lose our neighbors. And they're quiet and they don't cause any problems, but it's just that animosity that's between us. You know, I can't stand it. When we go somewhere, and he's out in the front yard, it's like he turns his back towards us and just raises a hand, like to say hi that way. I don't even acknowledge him anymore. You know, don't be a jerk. You have to look at yourself in the mirror every day. If you like what you see and you're that kind of person that treats others judgmentally, or if they don't fit your profile, you know, you make hell for them. If you're that kind of person and love yourself, you're living in your own hell as far as I'm concerned. People don't deserve that. Now, he deserves, if I was confrontational, he would deserve a confrontation, because you just aren't that way. I'm not saying fist fight or physical. I'm just saying, dude, you know, what's up with your attitude? But I already know. I've already heard him for years, how he responds to things and how his attitude is, you know. So anyway, get me started on that again, huh? But other than that, that's the only negative thing I have encountered since my transition. You know, okay, so Aspen and I are back. I think that's it for update. I got my paperwork from the courts on my gender marker change, and I have completely changed it with Social Security. I sent off for my birth certificate change. They sent it back to me. I needed a copy of my driver's license. I forgot to send. Other than that, the only thing I have left to do is my passport. They've gone up in prices. You know, it's $110 now. If I was reading it right, Tony and I both have to up our passports. Isn't this sick? She's pouting. She wants to go PLAY. But she's got a limp, so I have to limit to her. But anyway, so everything's going good. I mean, name changes with Tony and I do have to change it on the house, the title itself. Our loan is changed, but the title itself needs to change. So there's I'm waiting on the birth certificate, and I know I don't have to have the birth certificate for the passport. The passport is not that important right now. I don't plan on leaving the country. But it's that, and what did I just say? Oh, the house. So actually the house is left. And that's just, I'm going to pay someone to do the quick deed. It's just a quick deed, but I just don't want any screw ups. So I'm going to pay a legal place to do that. They said it was $60. Not a big deal. But anyway, so that's what's going on with me. I continue to try to exercise every day. Remember, guys, if you can't exercise, at least try to do some push-ups. And you don't have to do them on the ground. You can do them off of a table, off of a desk, off of a counter. If you've got back issues like Caleb, you can do them off the wall. The only difference is as you start getting stronger off that wall, you might start trying to make your slant a little deeper. I mean, you know, like you're up against the wall here and you're doing push-ups. Once you start feeling strong, just try to back those feet up a little bit and put a little slant in it and a little bit more weight. Don't overdo it. Don't go big steps, just baby steps. Another thing that you can do, this is for Caleb, if you see this, Caleb, is you can get you a chair Put one knee in the chair, straighten your back, use your, if you're putting your left knee in the chair, use your left arm and put it on the arm of the chair for support. And take a soup can, that's all you need is a soup can, and just dangle your arm to the side and use your shoulder muscle to bring it up. So you're going to do this motion. You're going to bring it up like this. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. What that's going to do is that's going to strengthen some of those back muscles. So get a soup can. If you've got any kind of hand weights, do it very light at first, and really at first you don't even have to have any weight. Just do the exercise and squeeze the muscles, and then you know, see how that feels. But you shouldn't hurt your back if you're keeping your back straight, good posture, and bringing that arm up to the side. That's the only thing you should feel is those shoulder blades, and it's those two long muscles along your spine that it's going to work. So try those things. That's my exercise tip. I hope all of you are doing good. Life goes on each day. It's what we make out of it. And like I've always said, take it one day at a time. Make your journey as simple as possible. We'll see you later.